Time for some TP. Treasure Planet. I'm watching this because Alex recommended it for the podcast, which we're recording in less than 2 days. So I gotta watch it. Alex, back at it again with the great recommendations. I don't think I'm going to enjoy this one, but it's only 95 minutes. So here we go, everybody. Ready, spaghetti? First time watching? The fact that I don't know is a bad sign. It seems like I probably watched it and thought so little of it that I don't remember it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've been live for 30 minutes. You don't need 5 minutes. We're doing it. His last recommendation before this was a risky pick, but no one could have predicted. Hello. Look, Butt Boy was a primo recommendation. Wood. If Scott was here, he would say wood right now. You can say it. I would rather not. Renegades. Why is the audio so drastically different between loud and quiet? It's not. I don't think it's James Earl Jones. No. It does sound like Beauty and the Beast narrator. God damn it, Alex. I'm already so annoyed by this movie. I'm just gonna have to ask him on the podcast, yo, can you recommend something good next time? Do you want a do-over? That's a lie. Also, I saw the Stitch. I saw the Stitch cameo. They had iPads? So what, he's like 13 now? Wow, dude. The electric guitar means it's cool. I feel reminded of many other scenes watching this scene. Like even down to like the exact like musical swell. Feels very uninspired. Are they dogs? Like what are they? Are they goofies? Are they goofs? Jim. That's going on the soundboard. I cannot believe you committed suicide. I've got so many soundboard ideas. When am I going to implement them? At least I'm writing them down. Is this Star Wars?
No.
I got to think of how I'm going to implement the soundboard if I want it to go in through the... Huh. I'll show you the end of my rope. Solar surfing. The animation's not like better than The Lion King, which came out like a decade before, right? Makes me want to watch Houseu. Looks the same quality? No, the 3D and 2D was much better blended in The Lion King to the point where you didn't even realize that they used 3D in it until someone points it out, right? Whereas like they're very separately distinct entities in this film. And the like facial animation, the like character body language, it just doesn't compare to The Lion King. The Lion King's like the gold standard for 2D animation. See, look, that's a 3D object, obviously. This feels very like paint by numbers. Like, look at the framing of each shot. It's not like inspired or motivated. $140 million on. Okay, that's even worse. See, I couldn't even tell you if I've seen this ever. I still don't know. I have no idea. I'm leaning towards no. I think I might have confused Treasure Planet with, what was it? Atlantis: The Lost Empire? Is that a movie? Where there's also just like a skinny dude with dumb hair. And even then I couldn't tell you if I finished that whole movie. Sorry, is this Disney or DreamWorks? It's Disney. Okay. I feel not inspired by this story. Treasure? I want it. Like it's we're supposed to care. We saw the Disney logo. It went in and out. I do not retain the Disney logo. It's white noise. I'll do the treasure because you read a book to me once. I agree the faces do look rubbery. It's a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars type film. And it makes me cry. Does that make Fifth Element a Star Wars film? It makes The Fifth Element is a Star Wars pedophile type film. The body language is just very uninspired, and like everything just feels so paint by numbers, unmotivated. That voice is awfully familiar. I want to shut this off right now. Alex, I would literally turn it off right now if I wasn't obligated to watch this for the podcast. I literally would just have turned it off and not looked back. Captain Zoloft? What an ugly cat. Who's that voice? What do I recognize him as? Again, more proof that, like, you got to make your movie furry bait if you want anyone to see it. Like, legit, there's a science to it. There's no porn of her. Well, there probably is. But nobody wants it. That's it, James Earl Jones. I don't think it is. This is like an ugly Sonic type situation. Lawrence Fishburne? I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's definitely not. You people are just trying to troll me. The rock guy is Lawrence Fishburne? No. I'm gonna look it up. What's the rock guy's name? What's the guy's name? Roscoe Lee Brown. Yes, that is it. I don't even have to look it up. Thank you, Cheese. I would recognize that voice from the intro of Smiley Face. That's why I recognize it. Roscoe Lee Brown? Thank you. Legos, movies, and more. Have I recommended Smiley Face for Sardonagast? I could just watch that movie forever. Like, I'd watch it again. I think I saw it like last year. Have you not seen it, Olivia? It's Anna Faris takes too much weed and tries to get to the beach, and it's a really funny movie. It's just one of the best comedies, in my opinion. I am uninspired by this film. Do it for 420. Let's see if that can sync up. Yeah, Greg Araki is interesting. Morph. It's a ditto. I haven't seen Doom Generation yet. May 2023 is when I watched it last. I would watch it again. It's been less than a year. I'll see if I can get it synced up for 420. It's Mystique. I am also finding myself easily distracted while watching this, which, I mean, it's just the movie. The main character is really not engaging. Someone keep me posted on the digital release date for Smile too, because I'll watch that. I'll do a watch along. I'm just not going to catch it in theaters right now. November 19th. All right. That voice is also familiar. Farts are funny. Can you just give me a TLDR, Kurtwood? I don't feel like going to his Wikipedia right now. Is he a pedophile? Okay, I'll... Oh, just anti-vax likened the term anti-vax to the N-word. In 2018, this wasn't even COVID. That's so good. That's fun. He could have just waited 2 years and he would have had less pushback on that from Marjorie Taylor Greene and people, you know? Very excited to have RFK in the Department of Health. Y'all gonna get some raw milk. It's gonna be great. The animation's not like up to par with what it should be for the budget and the time. That's John Carpenter's The Thing. There needs to be some better like cinematography and framing. It needs to feel more inspired. Like that's the overwhelming feeling I'm having. We've ate up a third of the runtime already. Like, what the fuck? I want to watch The Princess and the Goblin again. Anybody fucking watch that? That's a good movie. I watched that all the time as a kid. There's no like Blu-ray of it. It's really not that well known. I rewatched it for my childhood trauma video, thinking there would be something in it. But I just wound up being like, actually, this was pretty good. Oh, there's a song? Oh, I thought he was about to start singing. We're just getting a montage, I guess. What band is this? It sounds very familiar. What band is this? It might be Goo Goo Dolls. My God. Very undeserved montage. I feel like I'd rather be watching Titan AE, yeah. Because at least that I watched when I was a kid and I'd be able to have some nostalgia. A very undeserved montage. I feel nothing from this. Hmm. Jamming. Just fuck already, God. As a child, I keep forgetting. I'm not attracted to either of these characters, by the way. I'm still waiting for that villain to show back up. And he's... How old was Joseph Gordon-Levitt when he voiced him, also? Why does he have so many bags under his eyes for a 15-year-old? Look at that! Are you immortal? I don't... This dog character is so annoying. He's got trauma from what? Being read a book? His dad never came back? Well, fuck, that's everyone's dad. Is that a Star War? You think you're doing space travel? You don't have any way to like detect that before? Like this all just happened now? It's currently devolving into a black hole. You're doing space travel currently. What? You don't know? You just run into a black hole on accident? They're in a wooden ship in space. There was a digital thing that like there was a digital mechanism that he was referencing when he said there's going to be another one and it's going to do this. Like, why didn't you consult that? Roscoe! All right. He'll be back later. Right? You know what? I think the correct way to watch the Wild Robot is directly after this movie, so. I think we made a good plan. Yeah, remind me more. We'll see when that can happen. Right now, I'm just prioritizing podcast movies. Is there... There's like a movie and a show, right? There was like a movie and then a Netflix show. Not even the spider guy is like fuckable. Why is his hair so greasy? Oh. Well, someone untied it after it was cut even. Also, those ropes look loose as fuck. Just FYI. Okay, those eyes make him more fuckable. That look? Okay, maybe. We're giving that a maybe. He could buy me a drink. I just like bad boys. Is he on my hear me out cake? No, it's literally just Scar 5 times. Each time with a new argument. No, that's not necessarily true, Sonics. Why do you know this, Jojo? Did he say this on his podcast? I'm just happy Alex recommended another movie that I can compare to The Lion King to make him question his 7 out of 10 that he gave it. I think every year that passes, he's going to be thinking about that. Every time I bring up The Lion King as a comparison. Because he's going to be like, yeah, that did come out a decade earlier. And the animation was way better. He'll move it to an 8 eventually. I'm not worried. I should tell him he's a soy boy. Way ahead of you. Thrax from Osmosis Jones is more fuckable. I don't remember that character much. Y'all, would you fuck a virus? All right, let's play Name Disney Villains. Oh, that should be my smash or pass. It's just Disney villains, because that one would be fun. Although it would also rely on their voice, and I would need like an audio clip of each of them. Do each of those fart sounds, are they stinky? Scar would win for literally every feature. Okay? The voice is a big part, but come on. See, you could have done a different you could have done like a perspective shot there. Why did you stick with that angle? A perspective shot would have been interesting. Like if I were on the team of this movie looking at the storyboards, like I would change so much shit. They really just go the most boring route with how to show something, right? Like even if you have a bad script, you could make it more visually interesting, and it's just not. Would I fuck Jafar? Does he have genie powers yet? Is the question. Is it Jafar from that like 2 minutes before he dies? Sure. Yeah, genie powered Scar Mufasa. Sorry. What's his name again? Jafar? My mind was thinking of other things. Yeah, I'd probably fuck the spider. He'd have to have a good personality, but just get rid of the hat and the hair looks like dirty. I just want him to be more hygienic. I'm big on hygiene. Scar looks like he goes to the salon, you know? Scar definitely spends a considerable amount of his day grooming himself. Fat evil man from Oliver and Company, and the image you sent leads nowhere. It's a broken image link. Hashtag me too. You'll need to send me images if you want an answer. Possibly with like a video clip on YouTube so I can hear their voice. Scar is the least anthropomorphic Disney villain? No, he's not. What are you talking about? He's by definition anthropomorphic. He is by definition objectively anthropomorphic. Anthropomorphic means with human characteristics. And those can include facial expressions, voice, character, body language. Like every character in The Lion King is anthropomorphic. Furries sometimes say anthro to describe two leg and feral to describe four leg, but that's more like furry lingo, I guess. By definition, like feral characters are anthro. Like but by definition, they're anthropomorphic. Yeah, Oliver and Company, no. What's the guy's name from Monsters Inc? What? No, that's Randall? Yeah, I would smash Randall. It would be better if he was like less of a nerd. If he was like more of a bad boy and like he's got a little bit of loser energy that I'm not like fond of, but otherwise I there's porn of Randall that I like, yes. I'd fuck Randall? Yes, I would fuck Randall. He just needs to ditch the loser energy and I'm good. I mean, he could have a better voice, but I do like the character design. There's things to improve with Randall, but I would smash Randall. Movie Circle Jerk does not like me. Name one person with real movie opinions that they do like. Name one person they do like, even. name one person, period, that they do like. I am so tuned out of this movie. I'm fine continuing to play Smash or Pass Disney villains. Shere Khan is an obvious yes, if you know anything about me. It's an obvious why wouldn't I? It's an obvious how could I not? Even though I don't obsess over him like Scar, but Mouse Guy, nah. I'm not into rodents. I don't like small things. Bunny Guy, probably no. I prefer large things. His 3D is distracting. Hades? Yes. I would fuck Hades. I think that's the only James Woods that I enjoy. What the heck's a Jumba? I don't know enough about them. Based on appearances, I would say probably not. Who's the voice of this guy? The devil from Fantasia? Probably, yeah. He's buff. Pete the Cat? Probably not. I'd say probably not. I'd have to be drunk. That would be a drunk fuck. This would be the second point I would have shut the movie off. Hopper from Bug's Life, sure. He'd have to get some more polygons, though. None of those image links are working. Gaston and Beauty and the Beast, I would say no. Oh, he's got the hots for the cat girl. For the ugly cat girl. I am irritated. Oogie Boogie, Nightmare Before Christmas? No, because he's not hygienic in the slightest. He's made of bugs. I'd fuck like an anthro bug. I wouldn't fuck an anthro with bugs crawling over them or making up their insides. If it was like a large... like a large spider, I'd fuck. But like, not something made of spiders. You know? I feel like there's a difference. Jack Skellington? I would fuck Jack Skellington. He's not a villain, but... John from Pinocchio Fox Dude? Yeah, probably. Although he also looks kind of dirty. I'm a hygiene-oriented person. What if the bugs crawling over them, through them, were also anthro? Even if they have sentience, they're too small. The same reason I wouldn't fuck a rodent. Like, what are we gonna do? I said yes to Hopper from Bug's Life, assuming we're the same size. The film is told through the perspective of characters that are the same size as him. Me fucking Hopper from Bug's Life would be like he's taller than me, sort of thing. There would be some modifications. Rodents are scaled up. I know, but there's something about mice where like the association with small rodent things is like inescapable. Even like full-sized mice and rats I'm not like into. Whereas like a grasshopper, it's like so different. Like, I don't know. There's less of a cute element with something like a grasshopper. I think that might be the determining factor. Is like the cute baby element is too closely associated with like mice and rabbits and... This is such annoying dialogue. I'm hoping Alex can fill me in on the second half of this movie because I'm not absorbing it. Skull demon thing? Like, I don't know. It's up my alley, I guess. Ew, that teddy bear? No. He's annoying. Woof. Like, every single one of these scenes just feels like it's plucked from another movie. Fuck, marry, kill, Shrek, Fiona, Donkey. That's... I don't know how. I don't know how to do that one. Who's Prince John again? Oh, yeah. If he just cleaned up a bit, I need more hygiene. And also the, like, him sucking his thumb like a baby thing is kind of unattractive to me. Like, that's one of few things I know. Like, he's got kind of an unattractive personality. He's kind of whiny. I need someone with, like, more confidence. It needs some more suave. If Scar wasn't clean, I wouldn't smash. He would be less attractive. There's like 100 different factors, and Scar is at a 10 for all of them. So if he was less hygienic, then he wouldn't be at a 10 for that factor, but he would still be at a 10 for other factors. Scar is the target of my sexuality. And everything else is just something that has other features that remind me of Scar in some way. It's good to know what I like. How clean is my Scar Dakimakura? I have never come on my Scar Dakimakura, if that's what you're asking. Why not? Why would I want to come on it? I'm a bottom. I would not want to damage my Scar plush by getting Jeremy Irons to sign it now. Where's the guy from the beginning of the movie where I said would, who showed up for like 2 frames? I could print out one of my many Scar furry porn commissions and then get him to sign it. He died? News to me. You fucking what? Oh, you just a magic treasure, mate. I feel like I've seen all of this before, but I know I haven't seen this movie. It's just every scene is plucked from another movie. It's so boring. The Lagoon Nebula? Feels like this should have happened in the first 20 minutes. Centroid. Fall to your death. Oh. $140 million is a lot. Has there ever been a movie that made me legitimately pass out from boredom? The Town, starring Ben Affleck. I fell asleep in the theater, which is a rare occurrence. I think that might be the last movie I ever fell asleep in a theater for. Like the most recent. When I watched that? When it was in theaters. Look up the date. I was living in Edmonton. So it was before 2011. I think it was 2010 maybe. Is that the guy? His skeleton's kind of hot. That's a great BRB art. Thank you. I'll save that. Oppenheimer's worse on a second watch. I might never watch it a second time, so. Oh god, this is so boring. So I think we're watching The Wild Robot after this. Is this more boring than Jennifer's Body? No? So boring. So boring. You know, your wrists wouldn't be what keep your hands in there. It would be your hands. It would be the hand size. You having thin wrists would actually prevent you from escaping because they would tie your wrists, and your hands being big. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, that sucked. That was dumb. Smash or pass the dad from Dinosaurs? I don't like his energy. If he was like a villain, I might like his energy. A legal aged version of his son Robbie, yeah. I've seen pornography of a legal aged version of Robbie. Again, another show where it's like, oh, they're not legal? What? You can't really tell by watching the show. Look, you're not allowed to jerk off to season 1 of Beastars. You have to wait until season 2. Even though they look the same. The Goblin from Princess and the Goblin? I'd have to see it again. Right now, that's a maybe. I'm more concerned about the ethics than the legality. So canonically, any character I fuck would be like 25 at least. Not barely 18. Yeah, that's what I have my dating profile set to, is don't show anyone under 25. Even 25 would be pushing it. They'd have to be a very mature 25-year-old. Diego from Ice Age? Smash. For sure. The teeth are like handlebars. Whoa, dude, solar surfing. That was from the beginning. This is so stupid. I hate this. I guess I need... Did I put Wow Dude Pride Rock in my sandboard? I think so, right? Yeah. Well, I hope Alex gets to whatever he wanted out of this. Whatever the fuck he thought he wanted out of this, I hope he got it. What? I've been like, this makes me want to watch that David Fincher Love, Death, Robots thing, you know? No, he's not going to blame this one on his brother. That means I have to recommend something like watchable for next episode, you know? Duck with tits from Howard the Duck. I don't. All I've seen is the image, and based on the image, I would say no. She was a clean lady. I can think of 2 words in that sentence that are not my ideal for attraction. I'm not so anti-women. Like, I'd experiment. I fucked 2 trans women in my life. Was it cool? Sure. Hmm. Non-binary. What a bullshit movie. I hate this. Literally just background noise. You think Alex wanted to revisit his nostalgia? I think Alex wanted to revisit his nostalgia too. Should I punish him? Ow. Ugh. Why does she have nostrils underneath her snout? The elephant lady. Is the snout not containing nostrils at the end of the trunk? Why did she have nostril? She had a trunk and then nostrils under here. What a freak. We're back to the baby zone. Goo Goo Dolls? Goo Goo Dolls time, right? Ew. That was the funniest fucking ending. That was like a parody level ending. That was a 4. My keyboard's a little dusty. I was doing a lot of work on the room though. Look Back is 60 minutes? Oh, wow. I'm going to be watching that with Torkin probably tomorrow, actually. Torkin wants to watch it, and I think they're free tomorrow. How am I holding up? I'm very overwhelmed and stressed. But we're making progress. My tendinitis is like back in my left arm, which is a clear sign that I'm overdoing it. Because I've been moving and fucking building shit and rearranging shit in my room for the past more than a month. I am now in the midst of trying to restructure what I'm doing on my channels to try and work towards those goals that I had expressed in that update video. So I sent a bunch of different messages to a bunch of different editors trying to figure out what the best approach is. There's going to be some changes. And that's been eating up a lot of time and energy. Cyborg arms? Yeah, I'd do it. Just replace my tendons with wire. I feel like we should have the technology. Like, why not? Literally, why can't you replace tendons with wire? Like, can you not just like cut off my tendons right here and then replace the rest with, because you don't control them. Like you control, where do you control them from? Where's the muscle moving? It's like in here. You know what I found out when I was going through all my shit in my room? So I threw out like 5 garbage bags worth of stuff from my closet to make room for other stuff. Just stuff that I'm never going to use again. I have like a little mini cash safe, like about this big, in my closet. It's silver or grayish. It doesn't have money in it, but it has a bunch of my old phones, like my old phones from like the 2000s. I had to throw out some of the more modern old phones that I kept because I just like the nostalgia of like going through and being like, oh, look, my old phone. Every time I do a deep clean in my room, I'll find it. I had to throw out some of the newer ones with lithium ion batteries because I could tell the battery was expanding. Like the case was like puffy. I was like, uh-oh. Like I think that can be a fire hazard eventually. So I threw out those. But in that little gray cache safe, I have old teeth. I have a jar. I have some teeth of mine, and I have an entire ponytail of hair. So if we ever get the technology in the future to clone me, then you must make it known that those things exist so someone doesn't throw them out, and store them somewhere safe, and we have my DNA. I would like to wake up in the year 3000 something. So if anybody thinks that it's worth it, just make sure to preserve those. If I die unexpectedly, tell my family, don't throw those out. I wholeheartedly consent to being cloned. Yeah, make me a Soma. I would love to be a Soma. It's just another version. I don't even get to experience it, depending on who I am. I would have no memories of this if you clone me, because the teeth and hair are from before that. Beast Titan from Attack on Titan? No, thank you. Does DNA carry memories like that? I don't know what the technology of cloning is like in the future. I would say probably not. Heart tissue carrying massive amounts of memory? I did not see that. All right, that was a dumb movie.